I travel the country fishing professionally. I fish FLW, Major League Fishing, and Bass Opens. So we started Bass Militia Fishing Team a couple years ago. I started that as kind of a brand, you know, where guys could communicate, help each other out. We could sell some clothing, just have a good time, basically. So it's grown over a couple years, and you know, I'm a big time waterfowl guy. I love doing it all through our off season. So, you know, we got this bright idea. We're going to start Fowl Militia. So it's kind of like a brother to the Bass Militia Fishing Team. We just wanted to document our hunts. We're a small group of guys. We like to have fun. You know, we're probably not your ordinary group of guys that hunt. We goof off a lot. We have a lot of fun, but at the end of the day, success is our main goal. And we put a lot of effort into things. We travel a lot. We burn a lot of fuel. You know, we do all the essentials to make sure we have a successful hunt. And so that's basically what we're combining, our goofiness and our having fun with success and all that. So we wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully you'll follow along with us and enjoy everything as we do.
Why is this not working? There it goes. Yahtzee. Got it! Only took 10 minutes.
So to kick off the season, what we like to do is, I've got our big trailer that we carry all our goose hunting stuff. We like to pretty much completely empty it out.
Hey, you gotta get the black lung carrying all this out.
We travel a lot of dirt roads out here in Oklahoma. We've got that red dirt. It gets on everything, sticks out like a sore thumb. It's a disaster. So that's part of the preseason stuff, is cleaning it all out. And needless to say, we had a red dirt river. So we built a wall basically in the trailer, one to help kind of hold decoys, keep things organized, and two to try to kind of help with the dust situation. And actually it ended up as a trap. So all our dust that we're blasting out of there is getting trapped inside our wall. Ty has a bright idea of taking a chainsaw and just cutting holes in things. Late August, early September in Oklahoma is usually a brutal time of the year for us. It's usually, you know, upper 90s still, it's hot. So anytime we can get in the trailer, sling some soap around, cool off, eat, have a few beers, it's a great time. So I'll give you a breakdown on pretty much who's gonna be part of the show, the guys you'll see running back and forth in episodes. Winston Dull, he'll be on the show a lot. He's our big guy. He's pretty much our bodyguard for when we get into rough situations. Dalton Harbin's another guy. He's our swing shift, hunting all day, work all night, get no sleep guy. Red hair, you can't miss him. Chaston Toby, he's another guy you'll see on there a lot. He's something else. You'll see Tyler Dennis in a few shows. He's a real good friend of mine. Another buddy of his that was introduced to us is Ty. I don't even know of a good word to use for Ty. He is hilarious. You know, each of us have our own unique personalities. We are all different in many ways, and I think when we all get together and have a good time, it really makes a good show. We don't usually get going until about the first week in November. So between dove season, which runs for a couple months before that, you kind of got a little bit of a break where we've got downtime, and and that's kind of where Ben Woods and North Dakota kind of go hand in hand for us. You know, we get to go up there with him, have a good time, meet up with a bunch of our buddies, get to shoot early mallards. It's just a good time. It's a good way for us to load up. We can all jump in the truck, hook up the trailer, and just roll north 18 hours and have a good time for a week.
Turn right.
All right.
Other right. This right.
Okay. So the other right.
I don't know what you would do without GPS or somebody telling you where to turn. You get lost everywhere. Just pulled up to Zach's. About to give him a call, wake him up. We're only about an hour early this morning. But he don't answer. We might be here a minute. Give it a few minutes and try again. I guess he wasn't too worried about waking up like we were. Just chomping at the bit, ready to get going. Well, we're in a little predicament here. Not enough room. Brought too much stuff. Try to cram it all in the truck and maybe put some of it in the trailer. Who knows?
Got some sunflower seeds. Everybody wants some.
We're gonna stop and get something to eat. I've been up for too long. It's childproof. Dummy proof. Oh, maybe I should tear where it says tear here.
Cooler. Boot. We just pulled out of the house, 3:18. We've been going about 5 minutes, heading to North Dakota. Got Dalton back here in the middle, Chaston, and Mike. So we got this truck loaded down, got the trailer, got all the gear. We're gonna be up here for a little over a week. It's like 40 degrees in North Dakota now. It's supposed to get a little bit of snow tomorrow, I think. So we got about an 18, 20-hour drive today. Get there sometime in the middle of the night. It's gonna be a long day, but we've waited for it all year, so we're pretty amped up.
Gotta stay awake somehow.
So far, we have made it to Salina. About to meet some guys and then stop and get some breakfast and head on the rest of the way. This take gas, don't it? All right.
Greatest stuff in the world. Brahms, get you some. Y'all probably don't have it where you're at.
So we went through Kansas fairly quick. Kansas is a breeze. We got into Nebraska, blew through all those cornfields fairly quick, and then got into South Dakota. And that's where a lot of your landscape changes up there. Everything is vast and open. You can see for what seems like 40 or 50 miles at a time sometimes. Sun started going down. We're all getting pretty tired, but we're on our home stretch. We saw a perfect opportunity to pull over on the side of this hill, stretch our legs a little bit. I'm normally running up and down the highways, interstates by myself during fishing season, going to all these tournaments. It's a lot different than your waterfowl season. You know, when that comes around, you're in the truck with a bunch of your buddies, going to North Dakota. We're cutting up, having a good time. You know, it's a long drive, but that's what hunting season's all about. It's camaraderie. I really enjoy that part of the trips. So as we're all standing there, taking some photos, watching the sunset, we're mostly all in agreement that, you know, it's probably best to go ahead and find a place to crash and roll in the next morning. And lo and behold, we get a phone call from Ben, and he says that there's pretty good odds of us having a pretty good shoot the next morning if we can go ahead and hustle up. So that was a good enough reason for us to go ahead and jump in the truck and get on up to North Dakota.
And we're here. My goodness.
Finally, oh, we have arrived, and it's cold.
I honestly didn't think we were ever gonna get here. Longest drive ever.
I'm gonna need to see y'all the green card, visas, and all that shit.
What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
How are you?
Good, man. Penwood, nice to meet y'all.
Got in North Dakota, made it to the house, essentially ran in, went to sleep, got a few hours of sleep, got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and there we went for the first hunt.
A little bit. The other day when I was here, I was driving this road, and they were falling in the field right here, but I didn't really pinpoint them. So I'm thinking with this fog and with traffic and birds, when you're trying to get up on the hillside, something.
Yeah. There's a great big pothole to our south about a mile, and then a pothole just behind us to the north. Essentially what our intentions of the birds were doing was trading back and forth between the two. So we got on the highest peak in between the two places and set up our spread.
A couple hours before daylight, just kind of get everything set up, blinds brushed in. You know, we haven't done it in a while. It's first hunting outing of the year, so wind's gonna switch on us here in a little bit. It's blowing from the northeast right now. It's gonna switch straight north. We're kind of set up for that wind. Well, you can hear birds off in the distance over here. Got some specks flying around, moving already, so we'll see what happens.
We didn't really know what to expect because we didn't do any scouting. We just went on Ben's word, and it was a pretty good word.
Right in front. Yo, snag him, boy. Hell yeah.
Hey.
Hey, look behind us. Wait till you get here. Kill him. Woo! We can't let those get away.
Hell yeah.
Pop the fish out, boy. Hey, right here. Just back a belly.
Tar belly. Real pretty one.
Work on them, little boy.
It didn't take us too long. We had a pretty good number of birds. You know, we got into a little lull there mid-morning where the clouds kind of broke away and then the sun came out and the birds really started working good for us.
Thank you.
Damn it, left.
My bad. He died out.
Out front, guys. Here comes a big group.
Shoot green, boys.
Right here, right here. Kill him.
It was a pretty epic first hunt, just rolling into North Dakota and running on Ben's word, and you know, it definitely gave us high hopes for how the rest of our trip in North Dakota was going to be.